Now it's time for part 2 of our look at the new internet phenomenon that's blurring the lines between our real and online lives.
Last week on Technophile, we took a look at the 3D virtual world of Second Life and set first-timer and stand-up comedian Alex Horne the task of performing the first British comedy gig in this virtual world.
And we're off. It's a great look.
To mixed results.
Doing a little dance behind Steve's back. Oh no, Steve's off.
This week, we find out if Alex gets his act together or gets to play to one man and his virtual dog.
Hello. Getting the hang of this camera. So far, I found out no one actually wants to talk to me. I think because of my opinion. It's hard to say what the look is that I've gone for. It's easier to say it's not a good look. I've got 240 Linden dollars, so I'm going to go shopping and buy myself a hat. It's called the Jackson Smooth, but it does seem to cost an awful lot of honk. Honk, by the way, is the word for money. I think this is Second Life talk. So apparently I can just drag it and put it on me. And there we go. That is a hat. Okay, it's very late at night. It's 1:45 in the morning, and I have to whisper because my wife is asleep. This is what Second Life can do to you. And I've got good news and slightly bollo news. The bollo news is that another comedian is planning to do a gig in Second Life. Okay, so the situation is that I'm inviting more people to come to my gig. I keep getting accused of being a prat digger, and a prat digger is basically somebody who keeps kind of attracting prats. Not sure why.
Beefcake? There he is, okay. Or she, it's hard to tell.
I have made an effort, as you can see. I've put on some makeup, a little bit of lippy. I have been doing this Second Life thing for several hours now, several hours in several days, and I've got to say, I'm not necessarily having much. I'm having fun, I'm exploring. But in terms of setting up a business or performing some comedy to some people who aren't me, not having all that much luck. It's a slightly bollo experience so far. I have spent almost the entirety of my honk, all my money, and I'm slightly worried that I'm going to put more of my actual money, honk, into the machine, and all I'm really doing is making myself have more lipstick or bigger paddles. So I think it's probably time to call in the experts. Beefcake doesn't seem to mind about anything, to be honest.
There's an online Dublin here, and there's a pub called the Greenstone, and I met someone who gave me a tip-off for somebody who knows the ins and outs of Second Life. Their name is Slim Warrior, and she looks worryingly cool. She's very good. She does various podcasts. And she's an instructor. Dear Slim Warrior, please can I pick your big brain kiss? No kiss. She's now offering to take me to her very own island, which is called Menorca, which she owns. Off we go. Oh, this is a big moment. Quite nervous. There she is. She's an independent musician, and she's typing. She's just said nice skirt. Thanks. I made it myself. Oh no, someone else is here. Matholio Burns has turned up. Who's this? Right, let's try to... Oh, no, she's standing up. This is not going that well as a chat. I'm trying to hint to Matholio that I'm having a chat with Slim. He's banging on about some gig he's been to. That's cool, I'll leave. He's taken the hint. Thanks, Matholio. Maybe we can chat later. No, he's gone. Okay. The island you're on right now is mine and is set up just for live music and other events. Perhaps we could have you come and perform here. This is the Shell stage. Okay, let's have a look around. I'm tempted to play this air guitar, but it might be inappropriate. I'm playing it. There we go, with my coffee cup. She likes that, she's laughing out loud lots. Right, well, Slim's being very helpful, of course. I'm quite keen to know what she actually does in real life, so I'm going to try to ask her. Again, I think it might be bad etiquette.
My name's Leo Wolfe. I'm a musician and I live just outside London, and I use Second Life as a platform to promote my own music by performing live over the internet. There's an incredible amount of talent out there, so I decided that to maximise the number of people that would be able to listen to live musicians, it would be better to have one place just for music. So I went ahead and I bought an island.
This looks awesome. A little scary, good for gladiators.
He is setting precedent. You know, does this work? You are faced with a real life audience behind the avatars. If they don't find his performance funny, they will let him know. They are not going to stand and clap for something that they don't think is funny.
It's 2 hours until I'm on stage. I don't have a lot of confidence in the gig tonight. I've basically been making myself look more and more like a normal Second Life person. So I bought a new outfit, I've got a new skin, and I've also been working out the technology, things like streaming the sounds. Slim Warrior, or Slimmie, has been a godsend. She's sorted out this venue, she's got an audience, and I'm expecting a lot of people with very cool clothes and quite odd hair with names like Laser Dust Bonanza. We're minutes before the gig. Everyone's starting to turn up, which is quite worrying. It's already looking fairly full. There's a man called Murder Suspect who's just sitting there at the back. I'm sat next to a very tiny little man called Kabuki Nichols, who was chosen to be minuscule. He's got a little beard and he looks very nervous. Right, it's started. It's very exciting. Slim has done an announcement. Everyone sat quietly, and Melvin Took is now singing loudly. I'm feeling slightly nervous, which I didn't think I would. Come on, Slim.
Is this stranger deep inside me?
Someone shouting beefcake, yes! Oh, I've missed the stage. Have I missed the stage? I've entirely missed the stage. Hello! I don't know if you can hear me. But yes, I think you probably can. Yes, I've got all sorts of things on my screen now. I can hear you. We can hear you very well. I can hear you now. My dog saying woof, woof. And then lots of people saying, Slim, you were brilliant. Slim, I really like your songs. Slim, I think enough about Slim now. Is everyone having a nice time? And that's one of the longest silences I've ever had on stage. Oh, I've had my first heckle, I think. I'm just going to have a little drink. It's non-alcohol. I'll do a joke. I got married. My wife, I should say, is in the other room. Not really. We had our wedding sponsored by a phone company called T-Mobile. Awful wedding, awful service, no reception. There we go. That's the first joke. Yeah. Oh, we've got the first boo of the evening. Yeah. Okay. I've actually written some jokes for this. Not really jokes, but words. My dad used to work in a tiddlywink factory, making the winks. Didn't like it though. Said it was counterproductive. Number one. He got a job next in a shop selling water beds. Got the sack, even though he tried very hard. He pulled out all the stops. That's a joke. He got a job in a milk factory, packaging the milk into Tetra Packs. Got scared, bottled it. Another joke. He got a job as a fireman for a bit, professional fireman. Got the sack. The trouble is, his motto was fight fire with fire. That's too much fire. They don't like that. Oh dear. He got a job creating cages, actually making cages for rabbits to exercise in. And people said, "Oh, you can't make a living doing that." But you know, he gave him a run for them. And that's the end of the jokes. Juwan Wapat, I appreciate that now. You're coming round from calling me fat insistently for the first 5 minutes and now saying I'm pretty funny. I'm being paid. Someone paid me $200. Melvin, you shouldn't have. It's probably a mistake. I'll give it back. Grip tape, that's not nice, saying we're paying you to shut up. Oh no, he says he's kidding. Laugh out loud. Well, laugh out loud first and then do it. Do I have change for a Linden grip tape? This is high-class heckling at this stage of the evening, using a make-believe currency to heckle me and really chip away at my self-esteem. I'll do this joke about my gran. She's deaf. I say, Gran, what would you call a big load of female sheep in a field? She goes, what? I say, you heard. I've got over £3 grand. Genuinely, this is tremendous. Oh, there's all sorts of laughter coming now. You heard, yeah, it's a good joke. Just to the man who keeps saying that I'm fat. That's a sort of using a popular song as a put down. Okay, sit back and enjoy a few of my favourite noises. This short experiment has pretty much come to an end. I'm off stage. I've finished, and I'm feeling fairly good, fairly surprisingly tired. I got tipped over 4,000 lindens, which is about, in reality, over 20 quid. I think I've probably made some virtual friends, which may not affect my real life. But I wouldn't do it again in a hurry. But I would do it again, so in a relaxed way. It will probably be more fun in about 2 years' time when things like laptops and internet connection catch up with the technology. I would say if you've got any interest in online stuff or comedy or music, there is stuff for everyone there. Do have a look. I've given it probably too much time, so I'm going to stop now. But it's been quite fun.
Back to reality. Technophile is here again Thursday at 9:30 and also Saturday morning at 11:15.